Welcome to the AI for Career Success video overview by Curt Robbins, where we help you get smarter than your competition. So, what is Tesla's next chapter? Well, it seems it's one with no steering wheels and no pedals. The company is making a fundamental, high-stakes pivot, betting its entire future on a shift from being a car manufacturer to an AI and robotics firm. And at the very heart of this strategic gamble is a brand new vehicle paradigm, the Cybercab. So, why such a radical change? To understand this pivot, we first need to look at the immense financial pressure cooker Tesla is in. You see, the company's core business is facing some pretty serious headwinds. Auto sales fell by 10% last year, and what's probably more concerning for investors is that some analysts are now forecasting that 2026 could be the third consecutive year of decline. That's a trend you simply can't ignore. This feeling is definitely being echoed on Wall Street. The initial growth forecasts for vehicle production have been pretty dramatically slashed. Projections back in January were sitting around 8.2%, and now they've been more than halved to just 3.8%. That's a very clear signal of weakening confidence in the old model. The impact this has on the revenue outlook is just as stark. The company was originally aiming for $138 billion in automotive sales by 2026. Current estimates, however, put that number closer to $72 billion. A gap that massive doesn't just suggest a new strategy is needed, it demands one. Which brings us to Tesla's radical answer to all this pressure. It's the Cybercab. And we should be clear, this isn't just a new model. It is an attempt to create an entirely new category of vehicle. And the difference is truly fundamental. A traditional car, as we all know it, has manual controls and a human driver. The Cybercab, on the other hand, gets rid of those controls completely. It's designed to rely on Tesla's full self-driving software to operate as an autonomous taxi. This really is a complete paradigm shift. The vehicle's specifications are all purpose-built for this new reality. It's a two-seater designed from the ground up without a steering wheel or pedals. Mass production is currently slated for April 2026, and its use of wireless inductive charging is absolutely crucial for the kind of continuous operation you'd need in a ride-hailing network. But the Cybercab itself is just the product. The vision behind it is much bigger. This is all about fundamentally repositioning Tesla from just a car company into a leader in AI and robotics, creating assets that function in a totally different way. And right at the center of this vision is a really powerful concept: the vehicle as an income-generating asset. The idea is simple, but it's also profound. An owner's Cybercab could go out and operate as an autonomous taxi, earning revenue whenever they're not personally using it. The analogy of an Airbnb on wheels really captures this idea perfectly. Just like a homeowner can rent out a spare room, a Cybercab owner could deploy their vehicle into a service fleet. It marks a huge shift from owning a depreciating liability to owning a productive asset. This whole idea leads some analysts to a fascinating parallel: Nokia. You might remember when Nokia pivoted from making phones to building telecommunications infrastructure. The argument here is similar. Tesla may be strategically trying to exit the less profitable and increasingly crowded EV market to go dominate a much more lucrative field in high tech. However, this incredibly ambitious vision is not without its obstacles. In fact, it's facing a pretty formidable array of challenges. The path from a concept to a scaled autonomous reality is lined with some major technical, regulatory, and societal hurdles. The company really has to run a difficult gauntlet. It needs to secure regulatory approval for a completely new kind of vehicle. It has to prove its technology is reliable at a massive scale. It has to earn public trust for widespread adoption. And finally, it has to demonstrate that the entire model is financially viable. That challenge of public trust is a really significant one, and the data backs this up. Right now, only about 12.4% of current Tesla owners have actually adopted the full self-driving software. That indicates a serious confidence gap that needs to be closed, and it has to start with the company's own user base. The regulatory barrier is perhaps the most concrete of all. The Cybercab's core design, a vehicle with no steering wheel or pedals, fundamentally conflicts with a century of automotive safety regulations, all of which were built around the assumption of a human driver. This is going to require an entirely new legal framework. And this brings us to the ultimate question at the heart of Tesla's entire gamble. Are we witnessing the moment where cars stop being something we simply drive and start becoming a piece of a larger autonomous infrastructure that we own and deploy? Thank you for watching. This is where we teach you AI and help you get smarter than your competition. If you like these videos, please use the QR code at the beginning of this video to buy us a coffee or hire us for your AI coaching and training. We also recommend that you subscribe to the AI for Career Success YouTube channel, and please do like, comment, and share. It really helps us reach a wider audience.